Have you seen it?
Yeah, we've seen it.
Have you tried extra classic bubblegum?
We've tried it.
And do you love it? We love that great classic bubblegum flavor. Everyone's trying extra classic bubblegum with NutraSweet. Classic bubblegum flavor that lasts an extra long time. So if you still haven't tried it, you're missing a tremendous breakthrough. Get classic bubblegum flavor that lasts an extra long time.
And that is a big, hearty, and healthy, and happy welcome to everybody on RVT. This is RVT, Rashid's Video Tube, in conjunction with JC, Rashid's Music Jukebox Center. And I am, of course, Rashid the R-Man, coming on live on social media, Google, YouTube, and other social media platforms. How you guys doing? I'm glad you guys are here. You guys can be anywhere, but you're here, and it makes me happy. Welcome, everybody, to another edition of, what do we call this? The Doll Show! The Comic View! Yeah, man. I wanted to do another one. The first one, well, we did a lot. But the last one we did was kind of fun, so I want to do another one. So, without further ado, put that up on the screen and let's get started. Because not only is it dolls, Rashid's dolls, but as you see on the screen, it's Rashid's content also. My queens, meaning I am a storyteller. And around here, y'all know about Isabel's Diary. So I thought we could talk about that for a bit. And y'all know about the My Sweet Firehouse, which didn't air yet. I had to turn that down. Which didn't air yet. We're very excited about that. Yeah. It's gonna be the weirdest show you ever see. I know y'all heard me kept saying it. Well, I feel as I still want to say it because when you see it, don't say I didn't warn you guys. The show is weird, and it stars Patty May, and that's the woman. That's the girl with the blonde hair to the right of you on your screen. And of course y'all see Isabel's Diary, right? Isabella. It's weird, guys. I don't know what made me come up with it. I don't know what got in my head to do it, per se. But the fact that, I've seen that one step beyond an episode, and it got me thinking about a girl that starts fires with her brain. And that's what we'll say that's what she claims she can do. She claims she can do it. You have to wait and see what happens. Two things going on here, guys. Two things. My animation women and my Rashid dolls. It's amazing when you mix the two. And I know it's mind-boggling to know that I created all of this. I know it is. It's like, how the hell? Even because that's what we're saying, sweetie. Now, how you doing? You want to get closer to your microphone? It will help. Cool. Yeah, slide in there. Can you slide a little closer? Okay. Right, well, that's what we're thinking, that's what we're stuck on, it's hard to believe I created this, we did this, look at this shit, and, out of my imagination, I want to create a world, and that's on the bottom of the screen, the Doll Nation, which I still didn't come up with anything for that right now. Would you believe it? I don't know what it's going to be about. I thought we could talk about that also. Same conversation, but more in depth, I guess. Well, with a little bit of more shaftiness around the edges. Gotta have shaftiness around the edges.
Baby grows from her head to her toes. Baby grows.
Baby grows. Just like a real baby growing up. Baby grows even has teeth that come in, and you'll love her cute little outfit. It's always a perfect fit for whatever age you want her to be.
From her head to her toes. Baby grows.
I don't know what to do with that on the bottom of the screen is that Doll Nation. Don't forget Doll Nation. By and large, I'm gonna come up with something really unique. I am. Now you may find yourself wondering, or how, like, why am I, I don't know. But I do know combining my creation with real dolls together. And even on the show, it's going to be very exciting to see. And that's what Doll Nation is on the bottom of that screen. Day to day, I go through life around here, man, on my studio. And I be thinking to myself. And I became obsessed. And y'all know I did a show where I specifically said that I'm obsessed with Isabella. That's the what y'all see right there on the left hand side. I'm just obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with the whole show, the whole concept of Greek mythology. I'm just obsessed with it, and I'm getting that way with My Sweet Firehouse. I'm getting obsessed with these shows. It's just amazing to go about stories. To create these stories for these characters. Well, I won't even consider them. They're my daughters. I won't even consider them characters. It's almost like if somebody working on a movie they're working on. They won't really sit there and say, okay, it is a movie, whatever it is. It's their baby. Now picture that as a person that I created. It's like it's my child. I really have feelings for them. Excited about what's going to happen next to them. Knowing that there's nowhere else on the planet Earth you're going to find them but here at RVT, because I created them, and it's just amazing. She has a serious. I'm talking about Isabella now. She has a serious acne problem. Well, not really. Well, that's what I'm about to say. Not really an acne. Well, listen, sweetie. I know you're saying it's not a problem. And maybe you may be right. It's not a problem. But her freckles are just outrageously, tremendously, almost hard to look at when you look at her and you see her freckles and all. So it's not really a problem per se. But you can't help but notice her freckles that's all over her. And when you say that, you get these girls out here with red hairs and freckles, and they call them gingers. I'm not going with, I don't feel that. I don't know why. Like on Gilligan's Island, it's Ginger and Marianne. I don't know if they call her that because she got red hair. I don't know if she got freckles, but they call her Ginger. Or Gilligan's Island. And then there's other notable TV celebrities as Ginger, and they have the red hair and freckles, or just the red hair. I don't know why I'm not feeling it with them. I'm just not feeling the word ginger. I have rusted hair that's red, and I don't consider myself a ginger. Right, and my kids, I know some of you guys got, but is a flavor. You know? Gingerbread is not red, you know. This is just the way how I look at it. I just don't consider, I mean, I could say she's the ideal woman. I could say that about her. I mean, which one do you think a girl with red hair and freckles will accept? The fact that she's a ginger, that they say, the world say, or the fact she's the ideal girl? As she used to be for America with that marmalade shit. They had it all in the marmalade ads and everything. I mean, all over the place. But then they switched. They took her away. She's not the ideal American girl no more. She used to be. You know, with the marmalade and all that stuff. But they took her away. You still see her around like on Wendy's. You know, Wendy's ad and Little Debbie. You know, the ideal little American girl with the red hair and freckles, but you don't see it no more. You know, that's something just. So you see her like Little Debbie and Wendy's and stuff like that, but yeah, I don't consider them gingers. She's the ideal girl. She's not a ginger. That's just my opinion. And of course, Patty, blonde hair girl. That's enough seeing right there. For her. Absolutely beautiful. When you have red hair and freckles and all, you're usually Irish. Right away, you're Irish. Red hair and freckles, you're Irish. From Scotland. Scotland Yard. There's no way, you know, you're going to have red hair and it's like, you're not Irish. They're known for red hair. Usually you have red hair and freckles is Irish. But then you have, because, see, I'm confused, because Hadithis, a lot of us got red hair. We're not Irish. We're Hadithis. You know, we're not Irish, European, we're Hadithis, so. But usually they come with, yeah, that's what I'm saying, they're usually Irish. The luck of the Irish. I just like the red hair thing. I think it's the ideal girl. But I do admit that I'm gonna bring this doll up on the screen, and I just stare at her, and the thing is, I stare at her. I don't know. I really don't know the reason why. I just do. Maybe it's got something to do with my mother. No, my aunt had red hair. My aunt had red hair, and my grandmother had red hair. This doll right here, I just stare at it. I don't know, I just stare at it because she just. I think it has something to do with my mom. It has something to do with my family. Maybe it's my cousin that looked like that. I don't know. I can't remember. But usually when you look at these kind of people, you think of white. You know, like white America and all. And it's not that. It's not that. So here she is right here. When I look at her, I just stare at her. I just stare at her. But just like Isabella and why you don't want me to? I don't understand it. Wait a minute, guys. Why you don't fucking want me to? What the fuck is wrong with you? I don't understand it. All right, then, fuck it. I'm not even gonna try to. You know. I just stare at her. I don't really know why. I just stare at her right here. I like looking at her. And it reminds me of my childhood for some fucking strange reason. I think my cousin looked like her or something like that. I don't know. But I found myself looking at her. But when you think about Rashid dolls, Look at this commercial right here, and then you'll see. Look, check this out.
Children have been asking us to make dolls with real growing hair for years now. The only problem is the current technology doesn't allow for that, so we've turned to the next best thing. A voodoo witch doctor named Captain Oogie who can transfer human souls into plastic dolls to give them lifelike characteristics. You can even modify the amount of humanity within the doll using our patented soul knob. Just be aware that these are technically human children and should not be subjected to normal doll treatment for ethical reasons.
Beautiful Chrissy and new velvet. They're ideal.
Don't fuck around, guys. Don't fuck around. That's how I go out. They real to me. They're real to me. Now, I know y'all saw my top 10 things you don't know about Rashid and all, and one of the things was my theories. I believe in theories, which I do. And I believe they are around me, which I do. Maybe there's some kind of mental sickness with me, which probably is a genius thing, probably. I don't know. But when you look at that commercial right there.
Children have been asking us to make dolls with real growing hair for years now. The only problem is the current technology doesn't allow for that, so we've turned to the next best thing. A voodoo witch doctor named Captain Oogie who can transfer human souls into plastic dolls to give them lifelike characteristics. You can even modify the amount of humanity within the doll using our patented soul knob. Just be aware that these are technically human children and should not be subjected to normal doll treatment for ethical reasons.
Beautiful Chrissy and new velvet. They're ideal.
You come to find out, like, wow. You really think your fucking dolls are real? Then fucking, yeah, I do. I do. And not only do I think they're real, they're my daughters. That's a strange fucking commercial and all, but hey, that's just the way it is. You know? Maybe maybe I'm a woman fiend. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a girl fiend. I'm a woman fiend. I'm a fan of women. I don't know. I can't figure it out. I really can't. I don't know. I like it. I'm not going to sit here and say I don't like it. I like it. It's not a bad thing. If you can do what I can do, would you do it? Think about it. If you can make people, now I'm combining it with animation, animation or, these dolls, and make them talk, make them live a life, make them live in the neighborhood, make them do things. Would you do it? Would you guys do it? So you can't really blame me, dude. After all, there are men. It's a bunch of men and women who created these dolls. No kids did it, so it's not really a kid thing. I mean, for adults, a child wouldn't have none of that. You know? I am an adult, so I go along with the people that created these things. So it's not like a childish thing. It's just something I'm into. If it wasn't for people like Rashid, kids wouldn't have none of this shit. So it's just something I'm into, and it's a good thing. You know why? Because kids wouldn't have none of this shit. But, this or that, I just stare at her. I don't know why I stare at her. I don't know. And I like to look at her. I'll leave up on the screen. I got some, I'm going to check them cinnamon rolls. I got some cinnamon rolls that I'm eating with my breakfast in the oven. So I'm going to let her stay on the screen while I check these things. But the thing is, before I go and check these rolls, I got to come up with something with Domination. I just don't know what. I got to do something with that. Like I said, I have ideas, and I'm kicking around Totally Spies. Somewhere around there. I don't know. I'll be back. They come with the cinnamon rolls. Come with icing, and I like to lick the icing. You want some icing? When I finish squeezing out the icing, I like licking the icing off the.
I'm Captain Cupcake. What makes Hostess Cupcake such fun?
You're very good.
You lick the fudgy
The
icing
best
off.
cinnamon rolls are very good.
Then you eat up for the double fruit cake. And so much you got left over is a gushy, squishy, creamy middle that you can squash with your tongue.
Hostess Cupcakes, fruit pies, and Twinkies cakes. Fresh snacks for the snack in the middle.
Very good. Anyway, it's a mystery. I think, personally, it's a mystery. I just like that lily white thing. I love the lily white thing. I love the white skin color and stuff like that. I just like it. I'm a fiend of it. I'm a fan. I don't know. So this is a sister right here. This is a black. Now this type of doll right here is the one doll that the little girls go for nowadays. They just go for that. They don't go for this dancing doll, swinging doll like this though.
Who's the swingin'est dolly? Who can swing when she's walking?
Come on, Swingy, do your thing.
Come on, swing it, feel the beat. Swing your arms and you shuffle your feet. Swing your hair, swing it do. Dance with Swingy and she dances with you.
Swingy's the only doll that dances with you. Comes with her own record, too, from Mattel.
They don't go for that kind of swinging doll anymore. You can still order, that's what I'm saying. We came across a video where you can order that online. You can actually order that shit right there, that swinging doll thing online. You really can order that online. That's amazing! That everything you look at right now, you can order online. Basically. When you get into this doll thing, this doll thing, it's a world, man. It's a world, especially when you're a storyteller. Especially when you're a storyteller, because you get to create things. There's a section on YouTube, and I'm not shitting you guys. I am not shitting you. These guys actually make like soap operas out of dolls. I don't know if you came across them on YouTube or not, but they're very something to look at. In my opinion, they doing a good job, especially this one I saw. I'm talking about that one, the girl was at the school, and she her sister and all. That was a good episode they had going on there. They got these episodes on social media. So they use nothing but like these dolls, these different types of dolls on it. And I swear to you, whoever wrote it, is it all that fucking bad? They not all that bad, but these are the newer dolls that they use is these right here. These are the newer dolls the little girls go for. They don't go for the doll I showed you that I say I stare at all the time. They don't really go for them. These are the dolls they go for, because they like urban almost. I'm going to have them, like the Brass on my scene. I'm going to have them, those type of dolls right there in Doll Nation also. They're going to be a group of women. the main women are going to be like the women that I showed y'all guys that I stare at. If y'all look at the Shites special coming up called let me see.
I've got a secret to tell you. Mommy! I've got a secret to tell you. Mommy!
Carnation Instant Breakfast. You're gonna love it in an instant. You're gonna love it in an instant. So good and frosty, rich and tasty. Carnation Instant Breakfast. You're gonna love it in an instant. You'll also love that Carnation Instant Breakfast is now even easier to make with this free shaker mug. See specially marked boxes for mail-in offer details. Carnation Instant Breakfast. In regular and no sugar added. You're gonna love it in an instant.
Ratina's Cottage. Ratina's Cottage. They're going to be the main ones. And if you notice, Ratina has red hair. I'm just a sucker for red hair. I just am. I'm a sucker for red hair. I'm guilty as charged. As far as I'm concerned, any girl can wear red hair and I'll just flip. I don't give a fuck. I'll just flip out. I just like red hair. I just do. I like red, blonde, and jet black hair. The goth, you know the goth thing. I'm crazy about that kind of hair. Thing. But if you notice that Isabella and that's what I'm about to bring out because I can't help that. Isabella and Lily. Yeah. But listen. If you notice, Patty and Isabella have something that I can't help. I just like it on women. I like it on girls. I'm crazy about the bangs, the hair bangs. On my dolls, I like hair bangs. I just like hair bangs. It's because I grew up in the 70s, and it was. I'm telling you, it was common. The girls wore bangs. I don't know why they stopped. I don't know. Yeah, Patty Play Pal. I mean, the fuck. I don't know why they stopped, why girls stopped wearing bangs. But it's such a turn off for me. I just don't like, if you notice, all of my girls have bangs. All of them. And I do mean really, show a girl on RVT without hair bangs. I really do that. I really do that. It's because when I look at a woman or girl, I expect them to have hair bangs. I just do. And it's just sad to know that women don't wear hair bangs no more. There was a time men wore bangs. I wear a bang. Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. I wear a bang. I just wear a hair bang. I just do. It's just the way I was raised. It's just who I am. But you don't, when a guy wear hairbang like they did in the 70s, you don't really say a guy with a hairbang. You used to use that term for girls to wear their hairbangs. You know. But I like hair to cover my forehead. It just makes sense. It's just a hairstyle that makes sense to me. Why would you have a hair and don't want to cover your forehead? I don't understand it. It gives it style. It gives it, it looks decent. That's just my opinion about it. And I gotta have a hairbang. I gotta have my girls with hairbangs. So, Regina, Patty, and Isabel, all of them got hairbangs. All of them. That Doll Nation is going to be a very good show. I just didn't come up with nothing for it yet. And there's going to be 2 groups of women in it. That's what I got so far. There's going to be like the Bratz dolls. And they're going to be interacting with cartoon, well not cartoon, but animated women. And there's going to be like the Bratz look. And then it's going to have like the put her back on the screen, the one I stare at all the time. Okay, that one right there. They're gonna be like that. These girls gonna be corporate, like not corporate, but just decent girls. Then a group of girls, another group of girls gonna be like the cool girls. They're gonna be like, they look like, like the Bratz. So I'm gonna have 2 groups, and plus we're gonna have like animated girls in it also. So they're going to be interacting with each other and all. It should be really freaking amazing. But I'm just, taking my time with it.
I score every game, but being a pepper's my fave. All right! What's number 2? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, we're a pepper, she's a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? We're a pepper, he's a pepper. I'm a pepper too. I'm a pepper too. You like a pepper, you're a pepper too.
I am. I like that commercial. That was the short version, of course. Yeah. I'm a sucker for a girl's hairbang. I mean, you can have, the only time I would say, okay, a girl don't gotta wear a hairbang, if she have like a part in the middle of her head. And each side of her, you know how some girls, they have a part in the middle of their head and they bring their hair, both sides come down a little bit. And yeah, and definitely curls. Like for a red hair, it only makes sense if I look at a red hair girl with freckles, she got to have curls in her hair. If she has straight hair, it's just, it just bothers me. I don't know why. It's nothing like a girl with curly hair, dude. That straight hair thing, I just can't fuck it. I don't know. That's just my taste and shit. I don't know. I just can't really get into it. I just can't get into it.
I've got a secret to tell you. Mommy!
I don't know. I think it's unique. Like I said before. I said this on the air before. On the other show. To be able to create a person. It's just an amazing thing to be able to create a person, period. And that means getting a pencil and paper and drawing a person. Of course we can't bring these, like when you see a wax, you ever see a wax person of somebody? That's amazing. That's like, and they look so real. It's like the only thing missing is them talking and interacting. it's kind of like imitating God when you really think about it, how God made humans. So in my eyes, when you can sketch and draw a person and make them come to life, it's fascinating to me. The average person wouldn't get it. They'll look at it and say, oh, Rashid likes dolls, or he likes animation, or what have you, but they're not seeing the concept and the realization of it. It's almost, I ain't gonna say it's like nothing compares to the God, to the Lord. But how we're created, and in turn we can turn around and create people, but the only thing is we can't bring them to life. But only God can, and that's an amazing thing. That's when dolls and animation come in at, where you can bring them to life to some degree, and it fascinates me. And that's what my fascination is about this whole concept of having dolls around RBT and these animation women around RBT. And of course I'm going to use women because, I'm going to use a guy for it. I'm going to use a guy, but yeah, I'm going to say I'm going to use myself. You know, it's just one of those things. I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe for somebody who's not really into it, you know, who's not feeling the doll or animation genre. They say, I'm just not feeling it. It's hard to describe. But it's just amazing to be able to mimic humanity and have the choice, and have the choice or the ability to bring them to life, to talk the words you want to say. I mean, we talking about like the Twilight Zone intro. The boundaries are only your own imagination. I'm talking the Twilight Zone with Forrest Whitaker, of course. You know, the boundaries are only that of your own imagination. What powerful words is that? Who don't want that? Who don't want that, man? Think about it. The boundaries are only that of one's imagination. My God, who don't want that shit? So that kind of thing fascinates me. You know, and to be able to do it, to make stories off these people, and anything, sweetie, we think about, we can create anything. I don't give a damn what it is. The story could be about any goddamn thing. That's amazing. That's just, and that's what's attractive to me about this whole doll and animation thing around RBT. Then, you know, I can't even put it into words. It's like, I can't really put it into fucking words to how I feel about it. You know? I can use women more than men. And I said this before on my show also. Because with women, I get the brand. They don't have anything, so my imagination is more freer with women than men. Men dominated every fucking thing in life. So if I bring one on, I have choices that's already done already. Police officer, firefighter, a super cop, a superhero. You know, it's already done already with men. But with women, it's a challenge because in women, they don't do anything, and they say not all roles fit women. So I'm more freer to create with them. Then if she's like the light skin, curly hair thing, it's fascinating. It really gets me going. It really fascinates me. You know, it's just really, it hits a core with me. Like this doll right here. This doll right here is gorgeous. Gorgeous. And I stare at her also, but not as much as the one I had on the screen the first time. Not as much as the one. But here she is right here. Take a look at her. She's gorgeous. Absolutely fucking gorgeous. And I can picture story after story after story with her. I mean, like, all kind of shit. not only creating like an Alice in Wonderland, but creating something really fantasyistic with her, or something, or just something with her. My imagination go crazy when I look at her, or what I can do with her. I probably won't keep those. In fact, I probably will keep her clothes as it is. Usually, I change the clothes on the dolls I get. I don't have a lot, but I have some. And usually, I make their own clothes, like cheese biscuits and gravy. Samantha, I made her clothes. I made her with an elf hat. Usually, I do stuff like that. And Samantha, y'all know Samantha on cheese biscuits and gravy. And that's a crazy woman, right? Samantha stole the fuck off. But the point of the matter is, I can use, I usually change the clothes up a little bit, because I don't like the clothes they come with. They try to make these cheap princess dolls, and all the clothes are just horrible. Unless you're getting like a Disney character, and then you say, okay, the clothes fit. Of course they fit, because they wear the same clothes on a Disney cartoon, for Christ's sake. So of course they're gonna fit. But when you get like something more like basic, the clothes suck. The clothes suck. They got this shiny shirt or dress. Like, I gotta take it off and do something. Unless I'm collecting it, using it for collection. Say, okay. She gonna keep her clothes because I'm collecting dolls. And I know in time they're gonna be vintage. A lot of dolls, but it's hard. Like if you get a doll from the '80s today in the year 2020, they're still not vintage, really. Even though it is vintage, it's hard to get that vintage now, because when the '80s hit, the styles did change, but not that much. But if you go back to like the 50s and 30s, you could, that's what I'm saying. You can see the change really hard, really punching. But now, since when the 80s hit, they I don't know, mankind just want to hold on to that style. So even though you get a doll from the 80s, you can't really tell, but you can tell. And it is vintage. After a decade, I consider something vintage. After 10 years or so, pretty much so, something's vintage. After about a decade, at least to me anyway. At least to me, it's vintage. After 10 years, for Christ's sake. You watch these like the 80s commercials. You see these women with this curly hair, this really, really curly hair. This really bouncy curly hair, which you don't see now. It's hard to find a woman with curly hair nowadays. Good looker and that fucking thing. And ponytails. Ponytails is one of my number one fucking aspects. One of my number one aspects. You don't see no women walking around with, not ponytails, pigtails. I meant pigtails. If you find a woman with pigtails now, dude, I mean, like, we are talking like, you'll find a black guy with a shag, or a white guy with a mohawk. I mean, certain hairstyles you just don't see, or a woman with a beehive hairstyle. You'll be ass out seeing somebody walking down the street with a beehive hairstyle, for Christ's sake. But yet, pigtails are the most cutest thing a woman or girl could wear. I mean, of course you find it in porn, sweetie. I mean, porn is, well, you know what, though? I'm glad you said that, because that's just showing what? What is that showing? What is that showing if you see pigtails in porn? Girls wearing pigtails in porn. What is that saying? So why no girls wear it? You see how it's fucked up? It's just a fucked up situation. They all wearing straight. I can't stand that straight hair shit. I just can't fucking stand it. Now, when she's wearing on the screen right there, I would go nuts if I saw a girl with a hairstyle like that. I would go fucking crazy. I'd probably bug the fuck out of her. I probably would. I'd probably bug out. You gonna get to know who I am. There's no way. No way on this goddamn earth you're not gonna get to know who I am with a hairstyle like that, man. I swear. And the black women, the sisters in the projects, when they wore their hair like that, went to schools and stuff, man, it was just a feeling of really, it was just a feeling. Even when they got older, you still wore bangs. I don't understand why. I just don't get it. I can't stand that straight hair shit. I can't fucking, it's such a turn off. What's a girl without a bang, dude? What's a girl without a bang? You know? Jesus. I mean, I miss that. Just like you know. I told y'all before, I'm gonna come back with another doll commercial. I told y'all, a doll show. I told y'all that. I told y'all I was gonna come back with another doll show. I'm gonna do it again and again and again because I like it. I like these commercials, Dr. Pepper, the old ones anyway. I just like these doll shows. I love them. I love the doll shows, dude. I just do. To be able to create a story for them, to have them talk and act and say the words I want them to say. I just love it. I just like it so much. You know? The average person won't see. Well, that's the thing. The average person won't really see. The average person won't really see. They'll say, I can't get hip to dolls or whatever. But if you can make them talk and act real, what would you do? What would you do? I mean, why beat around the bush about it when you don't, what would you do if you can make them talk and act and you can write stories on paper and then have them act it out exactly the way you want? I mean, it's just amazing. I mean, it's just amazing that, you get into that shit. It's hard to get out of. It becomes addictive. I mean, I was with Star Wars figures and all that shit when I was little. The fighting and everything, and the stories and all. Y'all know I have Rashid's Picture Portal, where I tell these Twilight Zone animations and stuff like that. I did one so far. I'm about to do another one soon. Shiesty and all. And well, that's what I mean. It's like, it's a challenge with women. It's a challenge with women. It's a challenge. It's a challenge because the women thing is just like they don't have okay, women don't do that. Women don't act like that. Women don't, this, that, the other. It's all bullshit to me. It's all bullshit to me. First thing I tell a girl is to be herself, as long as she ain't violent. I don't like violent women. I don't like women. I don't like women with attitudes, and I don't like violent women. That's my fucking thing about it. I just can't stand those type of women. With attitudes and shit. Some guys do. I just don't. Because I'm a happy guy, and I expect women to be happy. Not happy, all that fucking shit. But you know what I'm saying, guys. Ain't nobody stupid. You know what I'm saying. I don't like women. Some women like to argue all the fucking time and bitch all the time. Well, you know, I could do without that type shit. And women get the sense that's what I like. You know, I just can't fuck with that. So a lot of women don't dig me because they know what kind of guy I am. You know, I don't want us to be 50-50, do things together. And a lot of women don't go for that shit. Maybe it's because of the women's, that rainbow flag shit. I don't know. I don't know what it is. The women's thing. I don't know. But it's just, I'm really eager to get to this Dalmatian because I know Dalmatian, you know, besides Isabel's Diary and My Sweet Firehouse with Patty, it's going to just be a collage storyteller extravaganza, like all kind of fucking shit in it, you know, like. And then inside Dalmatian we have Alice's Wonderland. Not Alice Wonderland, Rashid's Alice's Wonderland. And then we got that inside Dalmatian. Like now it's time for Alice's Wonderland. There's gonna be like parts to it. It's gonna be one of the biggest things, dude. But I'm just I don't wanna fuck with it right now, because if you create anything, you know, you never go with your first hunch. You always let it sit. Because the longer you let it sit, more it gets better and better. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, I know if we fuck with it now, sweetie, if I fuck with it now, Dalmatian, I'll be like, I could have made this better if I would let it sit. You know, that's the reason why I don't want to mess with it right now. I just don't want to mess with it right now. Because the more I let it sit, the more ideas I get for it. I want to go all out with this shit, Dalmatian shit. I want to go all out with it. I really want to go all out with it. You know, the cute girl thing. Could you put that doll back on the screen, please? The one I keep staring at all the time? Yeah, put it back on the thing. Okay, that's cool. Put it back on it. Yeah. Yeah, let me just stare at her for a bit. Let me stare at her. I be thinking all kind of shit looking at her. I just think all kind of shit looking at her. Y'all think, now my kids think, y'all think I should do something with her. Yeah, I should do something with her, put her in a show or something. Because I keep staring at her. I just like to stare at her. I just do. I think is my sister or my mother or something. My mother had some huge bangs. I like girls. My mother, let me tell you, y'all grandma, my mother wore some huge bangs that almost cover her whole eyes. She was just so attractive. My mother was so attractive. My original mother was so attractive. I mean, her bangs almost cover her eyes. And they be just, and when the wind blows, it be all in her eyes. My mother was like that. And she wore bangs with a ponytail. That shit banging. That shit was... When you wear bangs with a ponytail, that shit knocking. That shit be just... Oh my God. That's it. That is it. Bangs with a ponytail. Yeah, and bangs with a pigtail is good too. Bangs with pigtails are good too. But bangs with a ponytail... Oh my God, with the hair pulled back, oh my God, them 1950 bitches was knocking. And no, it ain't funny, them 1950 women were knocking. And you can't deny, like, when you saw that shit, it was like, you're the ideal fucking girl, man. You know what the ideal girl is? What I'm trying to, you're just the ideal girl. And when I saw the black girls like that, man, and the thing about them, they got these things they used to put in their hair, like marbles, like big shiny marbles with different colors. and they used to wrap their ponytails on these big marble. Man, I used to fall in love like every other week. You know, I was just all on that black little ass, dude. I was one of them little children, dude. And when the white American, they wore ribbons. They didn't wear marbles. They wore ribbons. Kind of miss that shit, man. But I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't miss it too much because just to fuck around RVT, it ain't going nowhere to me. And the thing is, I may look crazy. I may sound crazy, you know. This, that, and the other, but it ain't going nowhere. Because I got stories in my head that I want to see them act out. I got mysteries, Nancy Drew type shit. And I'm going to see them act it all out. Every fucking... And I'm going to have them all acting out stuff. I have Greek mythology, like I showed y'all, is on my wall. Medusa. And the girl with the ram, the horns in her hair. I showed you that hanging on my wall. I want Greek mythology like that. I don't see nothing wrong with that, having that. Wish they had it, you know, when you looked at Disney Hercules, that's what that kind of was. They was on Olympics, you know. Hercules was on Olympus and this and that. And it's like, well, you know, they did it already, but I want to do my own, but different than that. I want gargoyles, not gargoyles. Oh, what do you call it? Titans. I want titans. I want Medusa and a girl with the rams and the horns in her head. Yeah. You're right. Rashid, the mystical sorcerer, got that stuff. But I want a show with just them on it, with just them in it. I don't want like Aphrodite and stuff like Hercules with their own show. No, I want like Medusa and such and such gorgeous like that. It's a difference. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. So I got plans with that, man. I got big plans for that. I got huge plans for that. And I might, that's what I'm saying, I might put them on Dial Nation. Where else I'm going to put them? I mean, I want Dial Nation, I want them all to be on one avenue. And I think that's what Dial Nation is going to be about. I think so. Dial Nation is going to be the ultimate Rashid show. Like, I want somebody to look at it and just be in amazement when they see it. Like, how did Rashid do this? You know, I want Dial Nation to be like that. I want it to be something just straight different. Like, how did he do this shit? That's what I want. And that's what I'm going to get. That's what I'm going to get. That's what I'm going to get. Treating and stuff is just amazing. It's beyond words. I can't really put it into words how I feel doing this shit. I just can't put it into words. I'm glad I'm just staring at her. She just having, for a doll, she has a magnetic look, a magnetic appeal. A magnetic appeal to her. She just does. And I don't understand. You know, I'm into the Bratz look also, but that's urban. That's like urban. Plus, no real people have head that size. I don't know, man. It looks more real. Like real, like. That Mickey Rooney. Mickey Rooney. I haven't seen, I know. Well, we lost a good one with him. He's a cheap actor. No one actor in Hollywood though, MGM. But still cheap. No, cheap. He was kind of cheap for me. Fuck. I've been talking about this I've been talking about Rashid girls for over a whole hour straight. I just got a lot to say about him. I'm obsessed with him. I'm really fucking obsessed with him. I am. I'm not gonna sit around here and beat around the bush about it. I'm obsessed with them. They drive me nuts, especially Isabella. Her freckle ass. And Angina, her best friend. Very obsessed. I'm very obsessed with it. Like, I think it's more than Disney and Mickey Mouse. I think it's more than Disney and Mickey Mouse. Disney was obsessed with Mickey Mouse. That was crazy. Disney and Mickey Mouse was the way he was. Well, from what I understand, that was just nuts the way he was about that mouse. I'm obsessed with RVT like that. I don't think anything on RVT like that. Yeah, I'm obsessed with RVT like Disney and Mickey. I admit that. And I'm obsessed with, I'm more obsessed with Isabella and a couple other ones. I'm more obsessed. I think I got Disney and Mickey Mouse when it comes to Isabella too. I think so. And this girl right here, when I'll name her, I gotta name her and give her a position. I think I could do something with her. I really do think that I could pull something off with her. What is it? I'm not really sure. I will know later on. I think it's too early in the game right now. Because right now I consider myself getting my feet wet with everything. With this whole genre of girls. And it's like, they're real. I want them to be real. I want to make them real. I want to make them real. I know that sounds fucking crazy, dude. I know that sounds quirky. It sounds, but I bet you I can make them real, dude. I bet you I can. I can bring them to life, like real, like when you look at Charlie Brown, now, the Peanuts gang. You know Lucy and Sally. You know Lucy is not real, but see how she looks real. That's what I'm trying to keep with something. I want them to be real. Every fucking bitch on RVT. Every fucking bitch on RVT, I want to be like that. I want to be real. I want them to be real. Every fucking bitch. Everyone. And I bet you I can do it. It takes commitment and hard work. That's what it takes. Commitment and hard work. And I bet you I can make them real. And the thing, and I get selfish with it because I know the world is not into this shit. When you look at the average social media person, they will look at this and turn away and say, oh, that's the person with die. I don't want to fucking. That's how I want them to, because see, when people act like that, that gives you more freedom to do what you want to do with it, what you're working with. When people not on your ass. You know, what if I had a lot of comments and shit under my videos and shit? That's pressure. That's a lot of fucking pressure. Knowing that they all on something that I created. It's like, or I'm showing on social media. That's a lot of pressure. That's like when I'm not uploading or whatever. I'm worried about, okay, I gotta do it this way, because if I don't, they're gonna say this about it. I gotta do it that way, because if I don't, they're gonna say that about it. You know, I ain't got that problem. So that gives me more freedom. It gives me more freedom. I could just relax with it and know that my Rashid tears understand me and they understand my con. Right, sweetie, right. I could just relax and I ain't got to worry about being and all this people all over me and shit. I could just relax and create and y'all my Rashid B's and y'all get to sit back and enjoy this shit. And that's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. And that makes it awesome. That makes it like amazing. That makes it real amazing. So I have this, I ain't gotta worry about people on my ass questioning me, rushing me, commenting about what I do. Because whatever you do is not satisfying for motherfuckers, and y'all know that. I don't give a damn what you do. It's not going to be enough. It's not going to be good enough. So sit back and talk. So I ain't got to worry about that type of shit. And that makes me proud. Makes me really fucking happy for it. It really does. That's why I think that it's a win with these dolls. Because, I mean, this is the last thing motherfuckers want to look at. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, this is just perfect. I can just do stuff on social media and relax. I'm into Dragonfly. Speaking of Dragonfly, I got an episode coming up with Dragonfly also, and Space Renegades. Just keep eyes out on that. That's gonna hit you like a ton of bricks. It is. It's gonna hit you like a ton of bricks when that comes out. But just be aware that that's coming up. That's a malt liquor commercial right there. Ain't nothing like no malt liquor, man. I love some malt liquor beer. I got a lot of beer, but because of this plague thing, I'm taking my time drinking. I got a lot of beer, man. But I'm just taking and I'm not really a drinker anyway. I just drink it occasionally, But it's just, I love my malt liquor beer. But anyway, getting back to my babies and my children here on RVT, Rashid's Video Tube. I got some big plans in store. I got some stories in store for these bitches. I mean, I got some real stories in store for these bitches, man. And they gonna act out every damn thing. They gonna kick ass. They gonna need an Academy Award. They gonna need an Academy Award, man. I swear. And tell you the truth, quite frankly, I'm excited about getting started with it. How long have we been talking on the air? Oh, that's long. We better get out of here then, huh? Expect another Rashid Doll show in the future. I might use the same background. Yeah, I might use the same background because I like this background. I think so. Yeah, I think so. I'll make it an ad also. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming by and viewing this show right here, the Rashid Doll Show. Keep your eyes open for Doll Nation. Don't sleep. Don't sleep on Doll Nation, because that is going to be a really amazing show. Please don't sleep on Doll Nation. I hate for y'all to miss the excitement, the build up that I'm doing, that when it airs, I want y'all to enjoy the build up now. I want it to be anticipated, and I can't motivate you Rashid B's to be like that. Y'all just gotta be that way. Very hard to do, but doing the best I can. So until the next Rashid Doll show, keep imagining and creating. Get a pencil and paper and events and create your character and let them drift off and have adventures, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And maybe you too could get obsessed with something or somebody you created. Because Isabella and Patty, I mean, they got this shit. And I'm not forgetting about keep your eyes open for R. Rabbit also. Please keep your eyes open for R. Rabbit. Where is, wait a minute. Wait 1 second here. Give me, let's see. Yeah, keep your eyes open for R. Rabbit, guys. Because I have another picture. I'm just waiting to do the picture up with it. I'm just waiting to do that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Cause I'll keep looking. I don't give a shit. I really know. This is Isabella. Let me see. House Theater, Spiritual Talk, Viewmaster. Here it is. Right in front of me, because I always look at it all the time. Let's see. Tiffany. Y'all know Tiffany. Y'all can remember. Y'all don't forget about Tiffany. She got freckles all over her body also, but she's brown skin, and she's in cyber world. Yeah, don't forget about Tiffany. Yeah, we want to remember that. We got British comic books. I know because we looking at all this stuff now. All this. I want to get Fortune 5. I want to get, formality. Oh my God, that's a lot we going to look at this shicer. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot we going to do this shicer. So let me get out of here. Let me get to work, guys. Because I'm looking at these folders. I'm like, oh yeah, we like that and shit. Oh yeah. So, thank you guys for viewing this. Look out for Doll Nation. Expect another Doll show. And I'll be talking to you guys later. And I got to get out here and get to work. So I'll talk to you. Thanks for coming by. Bye.
I've got a secret to tell you. Mom!